Hey guys, welcome to JoJo's Cider Reviews and More. I'm JoJo. You know it, guys, tonight I'm going to be reviewing a classic. I'm talking about Yuengling Traditional Lager. And Yuengling is actually America's oldest brewery, as it says on the can. It was started in 1829. This beer, I think, was introduced in 1987. When I was doing some research, I read some other stuff saying that it might have been, it was a little confusing. It either was introduced in 1987 or the early part of the 20th century, but let's go with 1987. And it's out of Pottsville, Pennsylvania. And this actually, I feel like the green bottles are more well known. I got the cans, but I got a 12-pack of these. The green bottles are kind of more recognizable, in my opinion, for the traditional lager. And this is my first time reviewing any kind of Yuengling. I take that back. I reviewed the Hershey's Porter maybe 2 or 3 months ago, and we got that fairly quickly, not like right away, but I know some areas took a while for the Yuengling Hershey's Porter to get to where they live. We got it pretty quickly. I've always grown up next to, so I grew up in Western Mass, and Yuengling was readily available. Same thing where I live now in Eastern Mass. We've always had it around here. But this is a traditional, classic beer. I mean, when you say you want a lager in certain parts of New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Delaware, I read that they bring you this beer. It's such a classic. But I guess in some states, Yuengling isn't, you can't find Yuengling, or it's not readily available. So I'm lucky to have it around in my state. And they say it's a red/amber lager, which is kind of interesting. And yeah, 1829 Yuengling started, and this beer will say 1987. So let's get right into it. So I got a 12-pack of these, like I said. Going for the pour here. Wow, it's a nice color. About 3-finger head or so. A ton of bubbles streaming up to the surface. Kind of a burnt orange. Indeed, it's an amber color. Hold it up to the light, it's a little bit like a light orange. Hold it away, it's definitely like a burnt darker orange. The head is slightly off-white, kind of like an orange tint. There's a little bit of sediment actually I can see in the head there, and I don't really see it necessarily in the middle of the glass, but there's a ton of ascending bubbles right there. And you can see pretty much through the glass, yeah, kind of like a dark gold color. It's going for the aroma. It's malty. Getting a little bit of hop bitterness. Touch of caramel. Clean water. Maybe a little bit of, what is that? Vanilla, possibly? Without further ado, salute. That's good. First thing I've noticed is that, so the mouthfeel I would say is light, but not as light as I thought it would be for a lager, even for an amber lager, or red lager. It's got some flavor to it too. I would say you get that little bit of caramel. It's malty. I get that white bread, the biscuit flavor, the biscuity flavor. Goes down really smooth, dry finish, super drinkable. Sessionability is high, 4.5%. Touch of hop bitterness, but yeah, white bread, malty. I do get a little bit of caramel, which is nice. I'm not getting the vanilla at all. I got that a little bit in the aroma, but not so much on the palate. Still a pretty thick head. Now it's probably a finger and a half, so it's pretty much been cut in half, but still pretty fluffy. Decent amount of lacing sticking to the glass there. Super smooth, drinkable. This is a classic, guys. I can see why it's so popular. It's not really my go-to lager, but I would definitely get it again. I might get the green bottles next time. So I got the cans, but you know, for a score, for what it is, let's go with a solid 87. It's a B plus. I recommend it. It's crushable, sessionable, and it's not like watery, I don't think, and I would get it again. And it's a classic beer, guys. Yuengling traditional lager. Yuengling puts out a lot of different beers. They have the black and tan, which I think is a lager, half porter, and they have like Yuengling Golden. This one, I think like a Yuengling Light. They have the Hershey's Porter, so they have a lot of beer. So check them out, guys. Appreciate you guys watching, and until next time, salute.